So the scripture for today is from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 5, and it reads, "Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth." And the meditation is the following. How clearly the smooth surface of water reflects the deep blue of the sky with all its stars, and how brightly the rays of the sun and moon are reflected on it. But as soon as a storm arises, this celestial reflection disappears. The water becomes darker, waves, the stones, and sand are blown about, and the agitated forces of nature foam and roar, breaking against the rocks and bringing destruction and death with them. But doesn't the same thing happen in a human soul when irritation and anger possess it? There where love should shine, there where peace and quiet could dwell, suddenly the harmony is upset, disagreements are sown, wounds are inflicted, and the friendship and peace of life is destroyed. What can cause such a storm in the soul? Where do these clouds come from? As a rule, irritation is the result of selfishness, pride, and desire for power. Wanting everyone to yield to us and agree with us, and seeking our own will, every contradiction and the smallest annoyance gives rise to irritation in us, which possesses us with demonic force, clouds our soul, and creates a whole storm of anger and impatience in us. If we were humble of heart, nothing of the sort could happen. The Lord, inviting us to take his yoke upon ourselves, gives us an example of humble submissiveness and promises us that this yoke will be light and the burden beneficial, and that we will find rest for our soul. Learning from the Lord, imitating him, receiving his strength and following in his footsteps, we first of all must humble ourselves and tame all malice in ourselves. The kingdom of heaven cannot be established in an irritated soul. In stormy winds there is no Lord. It is difficult to fight against a spiritual storm. It often comes on unexpectedly, and an unprepared soul becomes weak and submits to the pressure of the waves. One must be alert, and if the storm comes, look at the one whom the apostles woke up in the perishing boat and who got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm, as it says in the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 8, verse 26.